my first question is,
Yeah, that's it.
is this piss green?
What's up? We're back with another Reviewing Your Cars, except this is a very special episode because we're here with Joe. Joe, do you want to introduce
How
yourself?
you doing, Dakota?
I'm doing great.
Joe Kyle, worked for the Sheriff's Department for 27 years.
Oh, boy.
Stopped all your cars. All right? You had a defect, I found it, I stopped you. Okay? So I'm a car guy myself. I drive a 66 Corvette convertible, 327, 350 horsepower. You want me to review some cars?
Yeah, and we're pulling mine up first. Now I'm a little bit nervous about it, but we're going to go grab it. So don't forget.
Let me get a paper and pen ready. I'll write some defects down, give you a ticket in the mail.
Let's go get the first car. All right, Joe, so this is my personal 2020 Toyota Supra Premium. Now, these are a little bit weird. These came with a BMW engine in them, and that got people a little bit upset because they wanted the Toyota heritage in it, but it is a 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. I have an intake, downpipe, and catback HKS exhaust on it, and it's tuned on 93 octane, making about 430 horse, give or take, on the dyno. But I have it lowered on Fortunato coilovers. I got some 3-piece heritage wheels on there with an Illusion cherry face. Oh, thank you.
I love the dark red with the black. It makes it pop.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we got some carbon fiber on there too. You'll see a little bit of that sprinkled throughout. And then just the other day, I popped a new steering wheel in there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on it. Check it out.
This is a car, and I'm not much of a foreign car guy.
Right, I've seen the muscle.
But I'm in old muscle cars, but this thing looks badass sitting still.
That's what I'm talking about.
Big pipes. Right away, I knew you had non-factory exhaust on here.
Yeah, I started it up a little louder.
Started up, but your big pipes on the back, man, are really intimidating from the back end. I love the swoop in the corners of this thing. Very aerodynamic.
Oh, here, I'll unlock it for you 1 second. Oh, he broke in. He's a cop. The only aftermarket stuff on the interior is the new steering wheel and paddle shifters I put in. Okay. Other than that, the rest is factory. It came from the shop like that.
The only thing, brother, that I don't understand here, man, is why the did you buy an automatic?
That's it. We're done.
He had no choice.
The issue here was these were released in only an automatic transmission initially, but then after I bought it, they announced the manual and they released it, and now it's coming out, and they did do a manual. So I was a bit salty about that. So I'm in the same boat. If the manual is offered when the automatic was at the same time, I 100% would have got the manual.
We'll let it go.
One thing that these guys always want to hear, though, I got to start it up and rev it a bit. They are always asking to hear it, so we'll do that. We'll see what you think of how it sounds. One thing, too, that's cool about the exhaust that I got is it retains the factory valving. That way, if there's any cops or anything like that, I put it in comfort mode and she gets nice and quiet. Yeah. But so yeah, I have a button right here in the center console. I press sport. That opens up the other valve, and then now we'll get a little bit of turbo noise in there. It's a deep, throatier sound. And two, once you get on it, get it under load, you get a lot of cracks and popples, stuff like that going on. All right, so let's give it a good old rating, and then we'll hop on over to the next. But what are you thinking, 1 to 10?
1 to 10?
Yep, 10 being your favorite car ever made, 1 being the worst piece of shit on the road.
Dude, I'm gonna put this up there. If this was a car that was a new car that I was involved, I would like to have in my rack of, say, 10 or 20 cars, I'd put this at least an 8.5, maybe.
Whoa, let's go! I'll take it all day.
I love the red rims that pop with it.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful car, man.
But man, do we have a trip for you on the next one. This one's gonna be a little bit different than this.
Do I really have to get
Gels, you have to go get your Nissan 240 SX.
All right. Okay.
So I gotta ask you, man, because I've never done that with these cars or seen it with these cars, other than why the his front wheels canter in so much, and how does that piss?
So there's actually a reason for this one. Some people do it for show. This one actually has functionality to it, and I'll let Gels go into that a little bit. But so Gels has a fleet of cars. This is one of his cars. He has some good questions for you, but if you want to give it a good old introduction here.
Yeah, it definitely needs. All right, so this is my 1991 Nissan 240 SX. I actually just picked it up this last
You
winter.
got ripped off, man, because this is a 180 SX.
Actually, no, it's better because that means it's from Japan.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you couldn't do the math right or something.
So I picked this car up for the sole purpose of drifting it. So
Okay.
me and a couple other coworkers and stuff, we go up to Shawano to the track up there.
Okay.
And this is primarily where this thing lives, is on the track going sideways as best as it can.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a little rough around the edges because it gets used and definitely abused. So.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, basically how it comes, it's a stock K24 engine, inline 4-cylinder NA engine, rear-wheel drive, 5-speed manual transmission.
Hey, at least you got a 5-speed.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
I thought we were past this. I thought we were past
It
this.
never goes away. Ask my wife. My first question is
Yeah, that's it.
this piss green?
Uh,
What color is
we actually call it blarg. So
Blarg.
it's like, blarg, kind of, like puke green.
Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly sure.
Okay. Is that a full roll or half roll?
So yeah, it's a full roll.
Yeah,
You can
open
open up
the
that door.
hatch and stuff.
It's a full cage.
Okay, full cage. Okay. And we take it, I'm guessing the reason we have no door panels and stuff is we're saving on weight.
Yes.
Something like that.
Is that, yeah. The wheels, though, man, I always wonder when I see cars like this and the wheels are canted like that.
Yeah.
Got the camber.
So there actually is a good reason specifically for this one. So this car is really all about the actual suspension setup on it to be able to do what it does, because it's very low horsepower. It's making roughly 200 horsepower on a good day, but it's all about like how it handles when you go to do what you do.
When you take this thing up to Shawnee, you trailer or you drive it?
We usually drive it.
And you haven't been stopped yet.
I haven't been stopped yet. There we go.
Other than that, yeah, I'd rate this thing like low.
That's fair.
Sorry, brother.
No, it's all
It's
good.
gonna be on my list of cars to look at. Or
That's
buy. But
totally
hey,
understandable.
You're using it for what you're using it for, and if you enjoy it, hey, all the power to you. So you want me to rate this bad boy?
Yes, I
Yeah,
need
why
a
not?
number 1 through 10. I know you said low, but I want to hear the actual number you're thinking with this.
I don't want to break your heart.
No,
but
bring it.
Based on condition, yes. I'm giving this thing a 2.
Let's go.
Oh!
In other words, I wouldn't buy it, brother.
that's okay.
But hey,
That's totally
if you like it, that's all that matters.
Absolutely. And that's what you need to take home on the internet. Stop listening to people on the internet say, hey, your car, do it for you. Or what the cops say about your car.
We got something completely different up next. Let's pull that up. All right, Joe.
All right.
This one's just for you.
Just for me.
We got something very special that we picked up and we haven't revealed to our audience yet. They have no idea about this.
All right.
We got a police interceptor, Ford Crown Victoria.
In fact, I want to go back in time, have a seat.
Oh yeah, sure.
harassing
Yes, sir.
phone.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's roomy back there.
Funny right there.
So there you got some Steelies on there. We got the nice big bash bar on the front, the spotlight.
Spotlight is there.
It's got a weird dome light in it too.
Got the big dome light.
Is that a thing?
That's the thing. What's the plan with this bad
So-
boy besides getting these ugly dish hubcap off? Yeah.
And so yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. I don't know if you like everything we're gonna do to it, but we're definitely gonna modify it. It's not staying this way, but we're gonna keep the heart and soul of it. It is a police interceptor, so we're gonna keep it a police interceptor, but this is a Crown Vic. We wanted to make it the Crown VIP, standing for VIP. We're gonna VIP this thing out. We're gonna do a diamond stitched interior, different seats, headliner on
Really
it.
big plans for this. Air suspension, some wide wheels. We got
Okay.
a lot of interior stuff coming. It's going to be the luxury police car.
All right. Stereo?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
big sound system in it.
Painting or staying the same color?
That's been the talk.
up in the air.
Comment down below what color you'd like to see this thing painted, and maybe we'll get it repainted, because it could,
Black?
piano black would look slick.
Black. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to make it a cool police one,
Yeah,
put a thin blue line
there you go, all the way across.
way over the top and to the back.
But yeah, she's got the big 4.6 liter V8, and we're gonna have some fun with her. We've already done a couple burnouts here and tested her out and made sure that she works, and she runs like a top. That's a good thing. Okay, obviously there's not a whole lot done to this right now, so I think it's easy to give it a review.
Styling wise, it's right with you, brother. Styling wise, it's like a 2. I'm like, okay. Power wise though, and memory wise, the fun times that I had in these things and so on, I'm gonna give this thing like a 7.
7! Slightly better than the Blarg car.
Better than a Blarg car, but
Well, I'm glad you were able to launch it with us, so stay tuned, because we're gonna be doing a whole build series on this. It's gonna be wild. The first debut of the Crown VIP, The last thing I want to do though, Joe, is I want to get your car in here. I want to take a look at that beautiful Vet that we have sitting there. And then we're going to rate it. Let's go. That's a different sound than the rest of the cars we've been pulling up. That's some muscle, baby.
So that's a 1966 Corvette Stingray, the original Stingray.
Wow.
All right. Found this in Arizona in 1995. Searched for 2 years before I found one. When you look this one up, there's only about 2,700 made in this color. Wow.
This color is gorgeous, by the way.
Modern Sport Green. Either you love it or you hate it.
I love it.
You know, and at first I saw it, I'm like, I don't know, I like the color, but you know, it was a 4-speed car. I had looked at an automatic and I go, that ain't happening.
Oh, so that's what happened. Okay. All right, so it is the manual. Let me check that out.
Original 4-speed car.
It is in fact a manual.
It doesn't have, it's not a big option loaded car, obviously. All right, so you've seen it, you've heard it. Talk to me, brother.
Okay, so normally I'm a big aftermarket guy, right? Like, I mean, that's what we do here. But I need to respect this in all of its stock form and keeping it original.
Talk to me, brother, yeah, because if you give me the wrong thing, man, you're going up in the air, coming down. Yeah.
All right, unbiased.
Unbiased.
I literally love this color. I think it's amazing. I love the interior. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10.
All right, man, I'll take it.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Joel's?
I'm rated a 9.5, man.
He gave it a 9.5 and you rated his car too? What a guy. What a guy. That's respect. Awesome. Thank you so much, Joe.
Brother. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you let us know if you need any wheels, tires, or suspension. We'll be here. Is there anything you want to tell the people, Joe, where they can find it, anything like that?
You can look at me for www.operationrush.com. So that's my personal website, and my car is actually on the website also, and a little bit of a video for you. There you go.
All right, well, can't wait to see the next Vet.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
Guys, anytime.
See you later.
Take care.